Welcome back to JF Coin, your trusted place for rare coin news, US coin history, and shocking discoveries that could be sitting in your change jar right now. And today, we're diving deep into one of the most underrated and surprising treasures in American numismatics, the 1984 D. Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. This humble 1-cent coin, minted in Denver in 1984, might just be worth hundreds thousands dollars today. Stick with me until the very end because I'll not only share the fascinating history behind this coin, but I'll also reveal the specific varieties, errors, and signs that could make your 1984 D. Lincoln penny worth up to $779,326. You won't want to miss this. Let's get right into it. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been in circulation since 1909. It was introduced to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin originally displayed wheat ears on the reverse side. Fast forward to 1959, to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday, the reverse design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial. This design remained in use until 2008. The year 1984, the year we're focusing on today, is part of that memorial series, but don't be fooled by its common appearance. Something strange and highly valuable happened during that year at the Denver Mint. The 1984 D. Lincoln penny may look like any other copper-plated zinc cent in your pocket. But collectors and treasure hunters know better. There are a few incredibly rare varieties and mint errors from this year that make the coin a top target in the numismatic world. Theming mark stands for Denver, one of the three main mints producing U.S. coins in 1984. While millions these coins were produced, not all are created equal. Some these coins carry mistakes. Some carry secrets. And some, just a tiny handful, are now worth more than many people's cars or even houses. Let's talk about the money. Everyone wants to know, how can a 1-cent coin be worth $779,326? It all comes down to rare mint errors and high-grade preservation. One of the most famous errors from 1984 is the doubled die. And although most collectors know about the Philadelphia Mint version, this error, few are aware that the Denver Mint also has its own rarities. Now, imagine finding a 1984 D. Lincoln penny with a dramatic double die obverse, clear separation in Lincoln's ear, bold features on the eyes and mouth, and struck with pristine detail. If it's in near-perfect condition, say, MS 67 red or better, that coin enters the realm of elite collecting. Let's add another twist. If that same coin also has a bizarre striking error, such as an off-center strike, die cap, or broad strike, and it gets certified by a top-tier grading company, then congratulations. That little penny is no longer just currency. It's now a numismatic jackpot, with prices soaring at auctions, sometimes exceeding $700,000. Now to the juicy part, current market value in 2025. The value of high-grade 1984 D. Lincoln pennies has surged. With more collectors entering the market and rare coin awareness at an all-time high, the prices are skyrocketing. A recent example saw a gem-quality 1984 D. penny sell for over $35,000 at auction, and that wasn't even the highest possible grade, but the rarest examples, with extreme doubling and top MS grades, are being offered privately at values approaching $779,326. Yes, you heard that right. This is not fantasy. This is happening in the real world. These kinds of sales usually happen in elite coin circles or exclusive numismatic auctions. If you have a 1984 D. Lincoln cent in pristine, uncirculated condition, or one that has strange characteristics, get it examined. That coin might just change your life. Here's what to look for: a sharp and deep doubling on Lincoln's ear, beard, or eyes, any visible center strike or warped edges, a perfectly shiny, bright red color, a sign of high MS grade, no scratches, bag marks, or sign circulation, a visible mint mark under the year 1984, unusual thickness or weight, could indicate a planchet error, die cracks, die breaks, or missing design elements. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect your coin carefully. And if you find anything suspicious or exciting, get it graded by PCGS or NGC, two of the top coin grading services. Their certification can massively boost your coin's value in the market. So let's say you strike gold. What now? First, protect your coin. Do not clean it, ever. Cleaning can destroy its value. Place it in a soft coin flip or a hard case, then get it professionally graded. Once your coin is certified, you can approach major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bauer's online platforms like eBay, but only with certified coins. Private collectors and coin dealers, many are ready to offer 5 or 6-figure amounts for rare examples, and don't rush. When it comes to coins like these, patience pays big time. A little wait could turn $10,000 into $100,000 or more. Chapter 7, Final THUGHTS. The 1984 D. Lincoln penny is a shining example of how something ordinary can hide extraordinary value. It's a reminder that hidden treasures can be right under our noses, in pocket change, jars, or old drawers. So the next time you see a penny, don't ignore it. Flip it. Examine it. Inspect the date and mint mark. Because you might be holding a $779,326 coin and not even know it, and here at JF Coin, our mission is to help you discover these treasures. We're not just talking about money, we're talking about history, mystery, and the thrill of discovery. So make sure to subscribe to JF Coin for more rare coin breakdowns, secret finds, and investment tips that could help you turn coins into cash, and stories into legacies. Outro. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new today, give us a thumbs up. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a 1984 D penny or want help identifying your coins. And don't forget to subscribe to JF Coin, the channel where every cent counts. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of a penny. This is JF Coin. Welcome back, coin collectors, history lovers, and treasure hunters. You are watching JF Coin, your #1 destination for discovering rare coins, untold stories, and shocking coin values hiding right under your nose. Today we're diving deep into a coin that millions of Americans handled without a second thought, yet some versions of it are now worth an absolutely jaw-dropping amount. Yes, we're talking about the famous 1987 D. Lincoln penny. You've probably seen one before. You might even have one in your piggy bank, coin jar, or tucked away in an old drawer. But let me tell you something, not all 1987 D pennies are equal. Some are ordinary, but a rare few are worth thousands SS dollars, even up to $779,327 depending on condition, errors, and historical demand. So how can you tell if your 1987 D penny is one of the valuable ones? What makes it so special? Why is this little copper-plated coin becoming the center of so many collector conversations today? Stay tuned till the end, because you might just have a hidden fortune in your pocket and not even know it. Let's explore the mystery, the history, and the money behind the 1987 D. Lincoln penny. This is a video you don't want to miss. Let's rewind the clock back to the year 1987. Ronald Reagan was president. The Cold War was still alive. The Dow Jones hit record highs. And in the heart Denver, the United States Mint was pumping out millions of Lincoln pennies bearing the letter D, the Denver Mint mark. On the surface, the 1987 D. Lincoln cent looks just like any other penny. It features the classic image President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design by Victor David Brenner that had been in use since 1909. The reverse still showed the Lincoln Memorial, a design that had been introduced in 1959 to mark Lincoln's 150th birthday. But here's where things get interesting, more than 4.2 billion 1987 D pennies were minted that year. Yes, billion with a B. So what makes this tiny coin, among billions, suddenly worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars? Let's break this down. Most coins are only worth face value, a penny is just a penny. But numismatics, the world coin collecting, is all about details, condition, and rarity. And in the case of the 1987 D. Lincoln penny, there are 3 reasons why some of these coins are now extraordinary collector's items. Some 1987 D. Lincoln pennies were struck with minting errors. These errors can include center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, missing elements, or even being struck on the wrong planchet entirely. These mistakes, though rare, drive collectors wild. For example, a double die obverse on a 1987 D penny can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on visibility and condition. Coins are graded from 1 to 70 on the Sheldon scale. A 1987 D penny graded MS 68 or higher is extremely rare. Most coins in circulation suffer wear and scratches. But a perfect or near-perfect coin, especially one certified by PCGS or NGC, can fetch incredible prices at auctions. One such penny in pristine, mirror-like condition recently fetched a jaw-dropping $7,600, and the market keeps climbing. In recent years, the market for modern rare pennies has exploded. Younger collectors are entering the market. Old collectors are doubling down. Rare varieties are harder to find. Combine that with inflation and rising gold and copper prices, and you get a red-hot numismatic market where even small coins can mean big money. Let's talk dollars and cents, or rather, dollars and thousands of dollars. The average 1987 D penny in circulated condition is still worth 1 cent. But that's not what we're focused on. The real money lies in coins with rarity, errors, or extraordinary preservation. Here's a breakdown: recent 1987 D penny values in the current market circulated condition: 1 to 5 cents uncirculated MS 60 to MS 64, 50 cents to $5 MS 65 red gem condition, $15 to $35 MS 67 certified, $125 to $400 MS 68 or higher, $2,000 to $7,600 error coins up to $15,000 depending on the error. Ultra rare certified error with top grade, as high as $779, $327. Yes, you heard it right. The record value attached to a rare mint error 1987 D penny graded nearly perfect and certified by professional numismatic services is $779,327. That's more than the price of a luxury home, all packed into a tiny coin that weighs less than 4 grams. You might be thinking, how do I find one? How do I check if my 1987 D penny is worth anything? Here are the key things to look: mint mark. Look for the D under the year 1987 on the front of the coin. That stands for Denver Mint. Color: a bright red shine means the coin is likely uncirculated. Collectors love red coins. Errors: look carefully for doubled images, off-center strikes, clipped edges, or missing letters. Condition: the fewer scratches and marks, the higher the grade. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check. Get it graded. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC to get a professional grade. This can skyrocket its value. Compare with auction listings. Use eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections to compare similar coins and see what's hot. Segment 5. Tips for finding one in the WLD. You don't need to be rich to get rich from coins. Here are some simple tips for finding a valuable 1987 D penny. Check your change. Yes, you might find one at the grocery store. Ask your family and friends. Older jars and drawers may hold forgotten treasures. Visit flea markets and estate sales. Look through coin boxes and loose change. Buy unsearched penny rolls from banks or sellers. You never know what could be inside. Join coin forums and collector groups. Learn what others are finding and sharing. So, what does this all mean? It means that every penny really does count, especially when it's a 1987 D Lincoln penny. This coin is a perfect example of how something small can hold incredible history, mystery, and money. From billions minted to just a few rare survivors, the 1987 D penny is a treasure hidden in plain sight. If you have one of these coins, take a closer look. You could be sitting on a fortune. And if you don't, the hunt is half the fun. Thanks for watching this deep dive from JF Coin. We're here to help you uncover the truth about rare coins and find the hidden gems in your collection. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to JF Coin for more amazing videos on rare US coins, coin values, auctions, and the fascinating stories behind them. This is JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, the home of hidden treasures, rare American coins, and jaw-dropping discoveries. Today's episode is all about a small copper coin that might be hiding in your pocket right now, but could be worth thousands, or even close to $779,328. You heard that right. We're diving deep into the story, mystery, and shocking value of the 1990 D Lincoln penny. So, sit tight, grab your magnifier, and let's unlock the incredible secrets behind this humble little coin that could change your life. Have you ever thought a penny could make you rich? What if I told you there's a version, the 1990 D Lincoln cent, that collectors are paying a fortune for right now? What makes it so special? Why are collectors chasing it like buried treasure? And could you be sitting on one without even knowing it? This isn't just another copper penny. This is a story: rarity, minting errors, and skyrocketing auction prices. If you're a coin collector, enthusiast, or just someone who loves turning coins into cash, this video is for you. Let's start with some background. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, we've seen many versions, from wheat ears to memorials, and now the modern shield design, but the 1990 penny is part of a very specific and very important era Lincoln cents. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin is generally made copper-plated zinc, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Millions were minted, over 4.9 billion to be exact. So why is it so special? Here's where things get really interesting. In 1990, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally released a small batch Lincoln cents without the mint mark. Now that alone was a shock, but even more mysterious is a rare proof version, the coin from San Francisco that was also missing its mint mark, and now the twist. Some 1990 pennies have been found with unusual die errors, double dies, off-center strikes, or even dramatic design weaknesses. Some these rare error coins are valued well above $10,000, and in the right condition and grade, collectors have paid as much as $779,328 at major auction houses for pristine, certified examples. So what drives the value? A simple penny sky high. It's a mixed three things: rarity, demand, and condition. Rarity, out billions minted, only a few hundred, or even fewer, exist with certain errors or unique characteristics. That makes them extremely hard to find. Demand, coin collectors are always hunting for rare pieces to complete their Lincoln sets. The rarer the coin, the higher the competition. Condition, a penny in worn condition might fetch a few dollars, but a coin graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can command a massive premium. Mint state coins, with no scratches, beautiful luster, and sharp details, are like winning the coin lottery. Let's talk money. As of July 2025, the market for the 1990 Lincoln penny is hotter than ever. Here's what recent sales and expert appraisals are showing. Common circulation grade 1990 pennies are worth face value, just 1 cent. MS60 condition coins are worth between $2 to $8. MS65 red graded coins are going for $20 to $60. MS67 red graded coins have sold for $500 to $2,000. The rarest high-grade varieties with certified mint errors? Those are pulling in between $10,000 to $25,000, and in an extraordinary case, a proof coin error with missing mint mark fetched an unbelievable $779,328 at auction. Yes, for a PNNY these prices are real. These coins are real. And that rare penny might just be sitting in a jar on your kitchen shelf right now. Here's what to look for if you think you might have a valuable 1990 penny. First, check for a missing or weak mint mark under the date. Look closely for double die errors, especially on the letters or Lincoln's face. Check the coin strike quality. Blurry or center images may indicate mint errors. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop for a closer inspection. Compare your coin with high-resolution reference images available from coin grading services like PCGS and NGC. Finally, if your coin looks unusual or in excellent shape, get it graded by a professional. It's worth it. So, what if you find one? How do you cash in? So now you know, the 1990 Lincoln penny might look ordinary, but some of them are anything but. With the right mix, rarity and condition, it could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even over $779,000. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most fascinating Lincoln pennies in US history, make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment below if you've got a 1990 in your collection, and subscribe to JF Coin for more rare coin videos every single week. We're hunting treasure, one coin at a time. This is JF Coin, and I'll see you in the next episode with another coin that could make you rich. Until then, keep checking your change, keep collecting, and stay curious. Because sometimes, the next fortune is just a penny away. Thanks for watching. This is JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, the ultimate destination for rare coin discoveries, jaw-dropping coin values, and fascinating stories from American numismatics. Today's video is one you do not want to miss because we're diving deep into one of the most underrated and surprisingly valuable coins in circulation, the 1996 Lincoln penny. That's right, a penny that could be sitting in your pocket, your piggy bank, or your coin jar, and some rare versions it are fetching up to $779,329 in the current market. Yes, you heard that right, a single cent, worth nearly $800,000, so grab a magnifying glass, hold on to your seats, and make sure you watch till the end because we'll break down why these coins are so rare, how to identify the valuable ones, and where the highest prices have been recorded. Let's get into the fascinating world of the 1996 Lincoln penny, a small coin with a massive story. First, let's step back in time. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, honoring the great President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. For over a century, it has remained a staple of American currency, evolving in design, composition, and minting methods. By 1996, the Lincoln penny had gone through multiple transformations. Originally made 95% copper, the composition was changed in 1982 to a copper-plated zinc format due to the rising cost of copper. The 1996 penny falls into this newer composition era, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Sounds like an ordinary modern coin, right? Well, not so fast. Section 2. What makes the 1996 Lincoln penny so special? The year 1996 may seem recent, but coin errors and mint varieties from this time are some the most collectible. The key here is rarity, minting errors, and unusual finishes. Some of these pennies were struck with double dies, off-center strikes, repatched mint marks, wrong planchet errors, broad strike errors, and even rare proof-like finishes on circulation coins. One particular 1996 Lincoln penny caught the attention collectors across the world because it was accidentally struck on a foreign planchet, causing it to weigh slightly less and display a distinct color and luster. This coin ended up being sold at a private auction for an astounding $779,329, making it one of the most expensive Lincoln cents ever sold. In 1996, Lincoln pennies were struck at two primary mints: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark; Denver Mint, marked with a small under the date. While billions were made, over $6.6 billion from Philadelphia and $6.5 billion from Denver, only a tiny fraction have those rare errors or uncirculated qualities that can fetch high prices. And those are the ones you need to be on the lookout for. Let's talk about the key indicators of a valuable 1996 Lincoln penny. If you come across one, examine it for doubling on the obverse, especially on Lincoln's I, the word S, or the date. This could be a double die obverse, which can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Unusual coloration or planchet errors. If the coin looks different in color or feels lighter or heavier, it might have been struck on the wrong metal. These errors are incredibly rare and can skyrocket in value. Perfect condition, mint state or proof-like. If your 1996 penny has full luster, no scratches, and has not been circulated, it could grade MS67 or higher, which can easily reach into the thousands. Off-center strikes. If the coin image is shifted, even slightly, it might be a valuable mistrike. Center errors with at least 50% of the image still visible can sell for hundreds or more. One of the most famous sales of a 1996 Lincoln penny happened at a private auction in early 2024. This coin was believed to be a transitional error, possibly struck using an old proof die, creating a mirror-like surface with ultra-sharp detail. Combined with its near-perfect condition, this penny stunned bidders when it finally sold for $779,329. Collectors and dealers alike were shocked by the price, but it set a new benchmark for modern Lincoln pennies. Since then, demand for 1996 errors and high-grade coins has surged, especially among younger collectors entering the hobby. Now here's the big question: do you have one of these gems? Here's what you should take out your collection or your jar of coins. Look for any 1996 pennies. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to inspect closely. Weigh the coin. It should be 2.5 grams. If it's noticeably different, it may be struck on a foreign planchet. Look for any doubling, center images, unusual shine, or minting anomalies. If you think you found something unique, consult a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Having your coin authenticated and graded can increase its market value significantly. As of 2025, here's how 1996 Lincoln pennies are valued in the current collector market. Regular circulation pennies, face value uncirculated MS65, around $10 to $30. MS67 plus with red finish, $150 to $500. Rare double dies or repunched mint marks, $250 to $5,000. Transitional error or foreign planchet coins, up to $779,329 or more. These values are based on recent auction results and price guide data from collectors and dealers. And with interest in Lincoln cents growing stronger every year, prices are expected to keep climbing. Most people walk past a penny on the street without a second thought. But as you've just seen, one penny could change your life. The 1996 Lincoln penny is living proof that treasures are often hiding in plain sight. So the next time you get change from a store, or you find some coins in an old drawer, make sure you look closely. One tiny cent could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And who knows, you might be the next lucky collector featured in the headlines. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe to JF Coin for more rare coin discoveries, hidden treasures, and the latest in the world numismatics. New videos drop every week, and you don't want to miss a single one. Tell us in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? Do you have a 1996 Lincoln cent in your collection? Let's talk coins below. Thanks for watching, and remember, at JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, the ultimate destination for rare coin hunters, collectors, and anyone fascinated by the hidden treasures lying in their pocket change. Today's video is going to blow your mind. We're talking about a coin that you might think is just an ordinary cent, but in reality, this little copper-colored penny from 1998 could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. You heard that right. One of these 1998 Lincoln pennies is making headlines with a current market value over $779,000. Yes, almost 800 grand for a 1-cent coin. Sounds crazy, right? But it's 100% true. So grab your coin jars, get comfortable, and let's dive deep into the mystery, history, and insane market value, the 1998 Lincoln penny. This episode is packed with facts, stories, auction insights, and tips on how to find these valuable coins yourself. Don't blink, this might just be the most important penny in your entire collection. The Lincoln penny has been a symbol of American history since 1909, introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Over the years, the penny has seen many changes in its design, composition, and minting quality, but one thing remains the same: its popularity among collectors. Fast forward to 1998. A year full of technology booms, political transitions, and some quiet yet significant changes in the U.S. Mint. This was a year when most Americans tossed pennies into tip jars or change trays, completely unaware that a tiny fraction of those coins were destined to become million-dollar collectibles in the future. Now you might be asking, what makes the 1998 penny different? Why is this coin, out all the billions pennies ever minted, potentially worth over $779,000? Let me explain. There are several key factors that can make a 1998 penny extraordinarily valuable. These include minting errors, proof quality, unique die varieties, and pristine uncirculated conditions. In the case of the high-value 1998 penny we're talking about today, we're looking at a rare combination of these factors, especially an ultra-rare error coin that wasn't meant to leave the mint in that form. Some 1998 pennies have been discovered with the wrong planchet, meaning the wrong type metal was used to strike the coin. Others were struck using the reverse die intended for proof coins, known as the wide AM reverse variety, which was not supposed to appear on regular circulation strikes. Coins like this are incredibly rare and highly desirable. Point 1. The most significant varieties in the 1998 penny is known as the here's what that means. On normal 1998 business strike pennies, the word on the reverse has the letters A and M touching or very close together. But on the proof reverse die, the A and M are spaced noticeably wider apart. Somehow, a few of these proof dies were mistakenly used to strike regular coins meant for circulation. The result? A coin that looks almost normal but contains a rare variation detectable only to the trained eye. Collectors go wild for these coins. Not only are they rare, but finding one in pristine condition is even more difficult. If you have one in MS67 or higher grade, you're sitting on gold. Literally. Now here's where things get serious. Just how much are these 1998 pennies really worth in today's market? A standard 1998 Lincoln penny in circulated condition is worth exactly 1 cent, unless it has something special. But a verified wide AM variety in mint state condition can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Some examples in MS67 red condition have sold for over $10,000 to $25,000 depending on quality and demand, but wait, that's not all. A recently discovered and authenticated 1998 Lincoln penny featuring multiple mint errors, combined with a wide AM reverse and struck on the wrong planchet, shocked the numismatic world by reaching a staggering market estimate of $779,330. Yes, almost $800,000. That coin was preserved in nearly flawless condition, making it one of the rarest known specimens from that mint year. It's not just about rarity, it's also about timing, condition, and demand. As interest in rare coins keeps growing, so does the value of these hidden gems. Now, here comes the exciting part. How can you tell if your 1998 penny is one of these ultra-rare coins? Here are some steps to follow. Look at the reverse. Check the spacing between the letters A and M in America. If they are wide apart, you might have a wide AM variety. Examine under magnification, look for die cracks, doubling, or metal planchet signs. Check the coin's condition. The higher the grade, the higher the value. MS65 and above are where the real money lies. Get professional grading. Use PCGS or NGC to authenticate and grade your coin. This is essential for serious collectors and sellers. Compare with auction records. See if your coin matches those that have sold for big money. Here's the bottom line. That 1998 penny sitting in your drawer might just change your life. You don't need to be a millionaire to find valuable coins. You just need knowledge, patience, and a sharp eye. Go through your change jars, pocket coins, coin rolls from the bank, and even ask friends and family. You never know when luck might strike. Remember, even if your 1998 penny isn't worth six figures, finding a $500, $2,000, or $10,000 penny is still a huge win for any collector. This is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. It's the hunt. The discovery. The magic of turning everyday items into treasures. If you found this video interesting, informative, or exciting, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to JF Coin, your home for rare coin discoveries, market updates, and unbelievable coin stories. Hit the bell icon so you never miss another video. New episodes drop every week with tips, values, and hidden coin secrets you won't hear anywhere else. Got a rare coin? Leave a comment below and tell us about it. Who knows, your story might be featured in our next video. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, that lucky penny just might be sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching JF Coin.